Ceremony of Olympics. Well, first up from cricket, India are currently taking on Bangladesh in the first semi-final of Women's Asia Cup 2024. The match is currently underway at Dambulla in Sri Lanka. Bangladesh have won the toss and elected to bat first. Renuka Thakur jolted Bangladesh with an early burst of 3 power play wickets for India to put them on back foot. Defending champions India dominated the group stage, defeating Pakistan, Nepal and UAE with ease. India is leading the head-to-head T20I record against Bangladesh with 19 victories out of 22 matches since 2013. Meanwhile, in the second semi-final, Pakistan will take on host Sri Lanka. The Paris Olympic ceremony will take place on Friday, that is today, on the Seine River. Athletes will be paraded on boats equipped with cameras for an up-close view. Olympic medalist PV Sindhu will be the flag bearer of the Indian contingent at the opening ceremony alongside ace table tennis player Achanta Sharath Kamal. It will be the third time the French capital is hosting the Olympic Games after the year 1900 and 1924. India has sent a formidable contingent comprising of 117 athletes, hoping to better its impressive medal haul of 7 from Tokyo, which is the last edition. Around 10,500 athletes will take part in the Olympic Games this time. A total of 329 medal events will be up for grabs, with 35 venues hosting various events across France. The Paris Olympics Games are also going to be the greenest ever games. To know how, take a look at this special report.
The Paris 2024 Olympics Organizing Committee has pledged to host an environmentally friendly games for the world. The organizers have promoted Paris 2024 as the greenest Olympics ever, aiming to halve the carbon emissions of previous Olympics.
What we can see here, and I'm here for more than a week. And wherever you come and go, you see that the lights are on green. The preparations are going very well. The stage is set.
The Paris Olympics organizers have drastically cut back on building new stadiums and venues and have relied heavily on wood as a building material for new infrastructure and used low-carbon concrete.
Several of these events are now taking place in temporary stadiums and venues that have been built across the city. Incidentally, some of the games will obviously go outside the city of Paris to other areas. It's also the most sustainable Olympics ever, because they haven't built this mega infrastructure all around, which usually are not utilized afterwards. They've built an Olympics village in the most depressed part of the Paris region, the poorest part of the Paris region, in a way to revitalize it. And they've built an aquatic center. Everything else is either in temporary venues or on renovated old structures. And of course, the farthest venue is several time zones away in the Pacific, in the Tahiti.
Let's understand how Paris is going greener to make it the most eco-friendly games. 95% of all Olympic infrastructure is being fully reused. Temporary stadiums have been built near famous landmarks to make use of spectacular setting. Only one permanent venue has been built, the Aquatic Center. The Aquatic Center is built largely from carbon-storing timber, covered in solar panels, an advanced water recycling system. The Athletes' Village will be repurposed afterwards as social housing. Over 60% of meal options will be vegetarian, helping to lower the carbon footprint. The Olympic venues will be powered exclusively by renewable energy. 90% of the products used for Paris 2024 come from recycled materials or will be reused later.
The 2024 Paris Olympics, with its groundbreaking sustainability initiative, will likely leave a lasting impact on the global environment. By setting new standards for eco-friendly practices, the Games are expected to inspire future host cities and international events to prioritize sustainability. Ultimately, the Paris Games could act as a powerful catalyst for environmental action, fostering a global shift towards more sustainable and resilient future. With camera person Senthil, Narayan Singh, DD India, Paris.
And now I am joined by DD India correspondent from France, Narayan Singh. Narayan, a very good afternoon to you from India. When we talk about the opening ceremony, how the entire Olympic Games is set to become even greener. But what about the Olympic ceremony? How are the preparations going on for that?
Good afternoon, Deepika. If we talk about this Olympic ceremony, it will be one of its own kind, considering the fact that it has many first this time in the opening ceremony. First time an opening ceremony of the Olympic Games will not take place inside the stadium. And in the past, it was a tradition for the Olympics opening ceremony to take place in the stadium. But now the second thing is that first time an opening ceremony will take place on the river bank here, the Seine River, which flows through the heart of the Paris city. And apart from that, the athletes parade will take place on the boats. The athlete will parade on the boats, and the boats will be equipped with the cameras so that the fans all across the world can see their favorite athletes. And also, the most important thing is that this time several spectators can see this opening ceremony. Around 3 lakh people will gather around the Seine River and near the Eiffel Tower to witness this mega event. And also, it's going to be a athlete-centric opening ceremony, it will start with the parade of the athlete and it will end near the Eiffel Tower. So all in all, the opening ceremony will be a new thing for the sports lovers all across the world.
All right. Thank you so much, Narayan, for joining us. We'll keep our eyes on the opening ceremony. That was a quick wrap from the world of sports. Back to my colleague, Marklin.